தமிழ்லையும் கூட நீங்கள் பதில் சொல்லலாங்கிறது நான் எனக்கு ஒரு நாளாக தெரியாது. நான் இங்கிலீஷில் தான் சொல்லணும்னு நினச்சிட்டு இருந்தேன். பட் தமிழ்லையும் சொல்லலாம், டிரான்ஸ்லேட் பண்ணி அதுவே நடக்கும். அந்த மாதிரி இங்கிலீஷில் கேட்டாலும் தமிழில் பதில் சொல்லலாங்கிற இடத்துக்கு இப்போ மாற்றங்கள் ஏற்பட்டிருக்கு அப்படிங்கிற விஷயத்தெல்லாம் சொன்னார் இல்லையா? அதுலேருந்து இப்போ இது மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு நிறைய சந்தேகங்கள் இருக்கலாம். ஒருத்தரும் உங்களுக்கு ஏற்பட்டிருக்கிற சந்தேகங்களை இப்போ கேட்டிங்கன்னா அவருக்கு நம்ம சொல்லுவோம். யார் கேட்குறா முதல்?
Start ma. I want some.
Start.
Right on questions. I told you you can speak your mind.
சந்தேகங்கள்.
சார் எனக்கு சந்தேகம் என்னன்னா, இப்போ எஸ்ஏ ரைட் பண்ணுறல, எஸ்ஏ வந்து 250 மார்க்ஸ். ஆனால் கொஷின்ஸ் வந்து செக்ஷன் ஏ செக்ஷன் பின்னு கொடுப்பாங்க. அதிலேருந்து ஒன் சூஸ் பண்ண சொல்லுவாங்க. நெக்ஸ்ட் அந்த பேஜஸ் கவர் ஆகிற வரைக்கும் மட்டும் தான் நம்ம எழுத முடியுமா? இல்லைன்னா மார்க்ஸ் வந்து அவங்க கொடுக்கறது வந்து பாயிண்ட்ஸ் வச்சு கொடுப்பாங்களா, இல்லைன்னா அந்த பேஜஸ் வச்சு கொடுப்பாங்களா?
You are not able to understand the essay question. Essay is two questions. Two essays are
Yes, sir.
written.
125 one questions.
125, you know that. There is definitely a word count given. You have to write in 200 words, 250 words, 500 words. That will be written in the question. You cannot write a book, and you cannot cross more than 5 words beyond the given word count. You can write your essay in 100 words, but you cannot write more than 200 words. 200 word count is there. You cannot cross the 250 word count.
My
You
question
understand?
is same, sir. இப்போ 100 வேர்ட்ஸ்க்குள்ள நம்ம சொல்ல வர கண்டென்ட் கொடுத்துட்டா போதும் சார். இப்போ அவங்க வந்து லிமிட் 200 வச்சிருக்காங்க. என்னோட கண்டென்ட் வந்து நான் மெயின் பாயிண்ட்ஸாவே இருக்கும்போது நான் எழுதிட்டேன்னா அதுவே அங்க போதுமானதா இல்லையா?
Okay, I got your point. You want to write the essay question in bullet points.
Yes.
That is what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
That is not allowed.
Content.
That is not allowed. You are not the answer. The examiner wants to understand your method of expression. You have to write a prose paragraph, not the bullet points. And how your ideas flow from one paragraph to another paragraph. What idea you are putting in one paragraph, what idea you are putting in second paragraph. I mean, suppose I'm just trying to give you the answer. I mean, I will give 10 points, write 10 bullet points, headlines. My answer is over. That's not the way. They have given you 250 words limit. They have not said to you, suppose if they say, suppose that in 50 words you have to write some very big Indian something, economy, why Indian economy is falling. Write in 100 words. You cannot write in 100 words. Simply impossible. For that minimum you have to write in 500 words. So in that case you can write the bullet points, which will take you to say 70 words or 80 words and all. So never try to do that. I know a lot of people do that, but again that is shortcut. You can write that same thing, what bullet point you are writing, you write in a one paragraph. The examiner is testing whether you can write straight English, straight Tamil, beginning from the beginning of the sentence to the end of the sentence, where you are putting the full stop, where you are putting the comma, where you are breaking your ideas. It is a descriptive type. It is not a prelims type that you tick 1, 2, 3 and all. There they want to the examiner. Suppose if I am an examiner, I am reading your answer. For me, there will be hundreds of questions about you. I don't know you, who you are. I don't know. I am just seeing your script. By seeing your script, by seeing your style of writing answer, I will make out how much mark you deserve. And if you are giving only bullet points, no matter how perfect you are. That's not the test. The test is descriptive type. You have to write a paragraph. It's an essay. It's an essay. The name of the paper is essay. Now for the last audience, I am just going to tell you, because now she has opened the question about essay, and I have told you in my talk also, that essay is one of the toughest paper among all the 7 papers in the main exam. Now will you, why it is toughest? It is toughest because there is no preparation which is required for it. You cannot prepare the essay paper in civil service exam. It comes from your own upbringing from childhood to the time when you go to write the exam. And you have to formulate your answer within the 2 hours or 3 hours, there, then and there. I gave one example of one of my students who just he qualified prelims exam. He has done his engineering, very good, 90 plus marks he scored. And then he went to write the main exam, and he told me, how did you do it? He used to come and all. He said that today was my essay paper, and then I am not going to write further my exam. I said, what? He said, sir, I just could not write anything in essay. I mean, the questions which were given to me, at that point of time, I cannot recollect myself what answer I should give and how I should write. And it is too abstract. Too abstract. So much abstract that it goes into philosophical thing. What is Maya? And how Maya is applicable to the modern society, in your family and your kith and kin and in your society. Now who is going to prepare for Maya? So, and whether the Maya will come in the next exam or not, nobody knows. That time when you are seeing it, it is that question. Next time it can be something else. Because UPSC has become very intelligent. You go from there. Their motive is to throw you out, to eliminate you out. And your effort is, how do I crack the exam? How do I get out of it? So in this essay paper, you cannot, nobody can score 100 out of 100. Even if you score 40%, it's a good score. So essay paper has now become very, very unpredictable, and only the students with lot of intelligence, lot of experience, lot of it is not for book warmers who are reading books. So many books you read, and that is the reason now these days I am recommending to the students that you must read philosophical books. There is a list has come only for preparing the essay paper, because the whole paper, if you go to the soul of the paper, it's all about abstract philosophical knowledge which is too abstract about something, and then they will connect it to you. Stars in the sky, and you in the land. You write essay on that. Now what you will write? Whether you will write about yourself in the essay, or whether you will write about the stars. So, mind you, if you are writing the UPSC civil service exam, because a lot of people, what they do is, oh, it is essay paper, no, just like in your college time, you don't need to prepare anything for your Tamil paper. You need not to prepare anything for your English paper. You know that you know everything about it, and you can write and you can pass. That is what they need about it. That you need to just pass. You don't have to score very high marks. But essay paper is descriptive, and essay paper is to be marked. And if you are in the competition, you have to score a good marks. Not only qualifying, it is not a qualifying nature. You have to score the maximum marks which is required. And for that, you need to have something extra in you than mere knowledge. See, some students are, I'm not talking about every student, some students have a high IQ. They may be bad in terms of scoring marks and doing the classwork and homework and this. But when they go to the exam hall, during the 2 hours, they are mentally so disciplined that they produce exceptional quality of answers. So for UPSC, when you are going there, you have to discipline your mind and your thoughts to produce exceptional quality of your answer script. Again, there is no room for thinking, no room for writing the exam in, it's not a homework. In 2 hours you have to produce the answer. And that answer, producing the answer, cannot happen there. For that you have to have a training in the classroom, in the worksheet. If you are trained to do that, that becomes easier for you the moment you know that this is what I have to do. Only you have to see the question and start writing. You cannot go to the exam hall and then see the question and then start thinking what I will do. By the time half an hour or 1 hour will be wasted. Okay, next. Yeah,
opinion sir. அதுல வந்து கோட்ஸ் வந்து ஒரு நான் யூடியூப்ஸ் நிறைய பார்த்தேன். அதுல வந்து கோட்ஸ் மென்ஷன் பண்ணா
Okay, you speak sir, will tell you. You just go in the flow of your talk. I mean, I don't want to stop you. Yeah, you just go in your flow.
கோட்ஸ் மென்ஷன் பண்ணா அதிகமா ஸ்கோர் பண்ணலாம்னு ஒரு இது யூடியூப்ல சொன்னாங்க. இன்னொன்று நீங்க கோட்ஸ்லயே நிறைய இது மென்ஷன் பண்ணக்கூடாது, பாயிண்ட்ஸ் எடுத்துட்டு வரணும். அதுல உங்களோட ஒப்பீனியன் எனக்கு சார், எந்த மாதிரி இருந்தா மார்க்ஸ் அதிகமா ஸ்கோர் பண்ண முடியும்?
What is your exact question? Answer question. What she said?
Quotes. They mention the quotes, right, sir? A particular YouTube channel says that it is mandatory to mention quote, whereas the other type of people tell you don't have to quote only quotes, you have to write your point of view. So she's asking your opinion on that.
Okay, right. You see, you mean to say whether you will like to give your own opinion for the answers which you are writing to the questions. That is what then you write your opinion. That is what you said. My answer is yes. UPSC wants to test what is your opinion on certain issue, and don't go by the UPSC. Again, it's a valid question which needs to be answered properly. You see, how do I explain to it? There are certain things which is accepted norms in the society. Okay? Accepted norms means democracy is an accepted norms. We select a government based on the democracy. We have election, this, that, and all that. And you don't have a ruler of a king or a feudal lord. So your answer should be based on accepted principles and norms as per the Constitution of India. Secularism, socialism, democracy, human rights, human value, corruption. These are all accepted norms, and you have to write your answer as per your accepted norms which is there. And here what you said is that your opinion counts. Your opinion counts because UPSC in the end is going to bring an officer of the Indian government to carry on its work of administration. That is what is the UPSC is doing, to select you. So they will not select moist. You understand what I am saying? You understand? That's a big thing I am trying to tell you. You should not have a weird ideas about things. I'll bring agriculture revolution in this country. I will throw away all the people. these kind of crazy ideas you should not write. But at the same time, your ideas should be in conformity to the process of the Constitution of India. It should not should be anti-constitution. You can be anti-state. You will not like Prime Minister Modi. You can write it. Nobody is going to penalize it. But at the same time, your answer should not be only praising Modi only. Whatever he does, whatever he does, it should not be like that only. So what UPSC is doing is, UPSC is not seeing you, who you are, from where you are. He is seeing you as a script, whatever you are writing. And it likes to find out whether you have a mind of your own. That is what UPSC is all about. It wants to pick up those students or those candidates who have a definite mind of their own. That is how you are going to become an officer. You are going to implement certain policies and programs of the government. So if you are strong-minded, if you have good decision-making power, and you are convinced about certain ideas, that is what they would like to see in your script. So now that is what I am saying, that your opinion matters in UPSC. It is not that you just say that YouTube channel and this and that. And the last point about the social media, YouTube and this. See, the UPSC is one thing where one's lifetime is not sufficient to study UPSC. So, I mean, my advice to you is, you don't get lost in the world of the knowledge of UPSC. There are many students who study too much, and in the end what happens is that, I am not saying that they study too much is wrong, but in the end they never qualify UPSC. They may be very knowledgeable, they can speak on certain subjects for 2 hours or 10 hours and all. That's not what the UPSC is looking for. UPSC is looking for you to qualify the exam, no matter how much knowledge you have. So the end of this is, you must do the selective reading. It's a jungle, it's an ocean. How far you can swim in the ocean, you tell me? Can anybody swim the entire ocean? Can anybody, I mean, only sage and rishi and muni can cross from one end to another end of the jungle. We are not like that, and we are not in the business of doing that. Our purpose is not to cross the ocean. Our purpose is not to cross the whole jungle. Our purpose is to qualify. So don't go into the social media, don't go into the YouTube. Everybody has got one shop they have opened. I mean, thousands and thousands of websites have come up which is teaching the students. In the end, if you see 10 websites, if you take one subject, suppose one subject, whatever you feel, and you go for 10 websites, you listen to their whatever they say. They are saying the same thing. They are saying the same thing. They cannot say anything else. So why are you wasting your time? The standard way is, as everybody does, go to the standard textbook, read it carefully, make your notes, and be happy with that. The temptations of knowledge is too high, and you are not in the pursuit of going to this website, this YouTube, that YouTube. What is that? You are wasting your time only, your energy. Otherwise you will be writing your exam at 32 only. If you are in that business. Because it's a jungle, it is ocean. I mean, you just cannot handle it. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
No thanks and all. I want other people,
Yes.
please.
Who are in India first attempt. UPSC, we see people who are in India first attempt. But what exactly is the time period? I understand it varies from people to people. But what exactly is the time period for preparation for cracking the exam?
Okay, that's a good question. That's a very good question. I mean, you see, the answer to this is, you should only attempt UPSC when you feel I am ready to write the exam. Now when you will feel I am ready to write the exam is only with the mock test. When you are able to cross 90% score, you are ready to write the exam. Suppose you may be 26 and your score is only 40%. You are not ready to write the exam. That's when the question comes. The question comes, and that depends upon individual to individual. Now the latest trend is, this I want to share with you, that there is something called foundation course of UPSC. Foundation course for UPSC, which is not a coaching. This is not a coaching. Here the intake is after 12. When you go to the first year of your college, degree college, you can enroll yourself in the foundation course. And here leisurely, you study the entire portion of the UPSC prelims and UPSC. There are two foundation courses. One is the mains foundation course and another is prelims foundation course. So the duration is something like 1 hour, 1 year or something like that. And here, because you are eligible for writing the exam only after graduation. So you have 3 years period. So in the first year period, you prepare yourself for the mains foundation course. So you will have A to Z knowledge about what is the mains exam is all about, all the subjects. I mean, for general studies paper, optional subjects and all that will be clear. Then you go for a foundation course for prelims. And by that time you should be in the final year of your, what you call, degree exam. And then after that, immediately you go for the coaching institute, proper coaching institute, which trains you for scoring marks. You don't require lectures, you require only worksheets. And there you will get your assessment that how much you are scoring. And if you are scoring 90 and above, fill the form, write the exam. That's it. And just right now I was there in IAS Academy, IAS Officers Academy. One boy has qualified, he has become an IAS, 23. His age is 23. And he is going to go up to 60 years of age. Now where he will reach at 60 or 59 or 58? He will be the Cabinet Secretary of India. He will be the Cabinet Secretary of India. He will finish all his state years and he will be in Delhi and he will be at the toppest rank. And all the Cabinet Secretaries of India of different departments, they all have qualified UPSC exam below the age of 25. Below the age of 25, that's the reason you will get your promotion there. In the end, what will happen if you qualify at 32, maximum you will become collector of Kanyakumari. And that's the end of the story. You will roam around in Nilgiris and then retire and go home. Anyone else?
In mains, except essay paper, can we write in the form of pictorial representation a particular question? If it needs, can we just write in the form of pictorial representation, or we should have both the bulletins and the same?
You are getting innovative. UPSC is a rat race. Like other rats are running the race, you also have to run the race. There is no scope, otherwise you start making some documentary film and go into that business of ideas and all that. Here it is, they simply say it's a descriptive answer. This whole main paper is of descriptive type. That is what they have written in the. They have never written that you have to draw a picture. Suppose I don't know how to draw a picture, you will get more marks, I will not get any marks. UPSC does not discriminate anybody. You have to write a proper answer in a descriptive way. Now your answer is better than me, you will get more marks. My answer is less than me, I will get less marks. That's all about. It's not because you have drawn one picture, one map. A lot of students do that, which I say you don't become innovative. You will not get any extra mark for doing all that. That you can do it in your degree exam and this and that, whatever exam you are in the college level, you can do. Neatness and all that also is counted in UPSC also, how neat you are, how crooked is crooked. Because again, one more point I wanted to tell you, this is very, very important for the UPSC mains exam where you have to write, is to lay huge emphasis on your handwriting. You are not writing for yourself. I know so many students who will write something and I will ask them, same student, you read what you written. They will not read. When you cannot read your own handwriting, how can you expect an examiner to read your handwriting? So you should make, and again, this handwriting business is a big study. You must understand this. You write one paragraph. I don't know you. You just give me. I will see your one paragraph written. And in that paragraph written, your handwriting will tell me what is your personality. If your lines are falling on the right, extreme right like this, I will know that you are indecisive person. But if your handwriting is going to the left, this, I'll know that you are straight person. So always keep your handwriting at the center, not to the left extreme, not to the right extreme, and make the letters very clear. If you can read your own handwriting, others can also read it. And after all, you are writing for whom? Not for your own reading. You are writing for somebody else to read it, to mark it, to evaluate it. So this is the word on handwriting. Anyone else, sir? Please come. Another 10 minutes and I'm...
guidance வந்து ரொம்ப முக்கியம் அப்படின்றது வந்து everyone is saying that guidance is more important for the optional, choosing the optional. So how to choose the guide?
Yes, one has to understand optional. Yes, that's a very good question, and that requires at least 2 to 3 months for you to choose the optional. The candidate, don't go by others. You can take suggestions from anybody and anyone. The first thing is, if you ask me to choose the optional, I'll say take mathematics. Can you take mathematics if you are a Tamil graduate? If I am a Tamil graduate, can I take mathematics? Of course, there may be exceptions, that I am not saying. So the first criteria for choosing the optional is your own involvement with the subject.